are you marketing in the year that we live in? It's 2017, and we are the first humans in history ever using the internet, that have access to the internet. I don't think that people fully understand and are aware of the power and capabilities that we have. We're not the humans that were in the hunter and gathering age. We're in the dark ages, we're in the wars, we're in the famines and the plagues. We're in the first times of the internet. Like, it hasn't been out for 100 years. It hasn't been out for 50 years. Now people are gonna look back at us, the first humans to have access to this thing called the internet. A lot of people, are perceiving it as a device and a platform for entertainment, for laughs, for giggles, the coding, all of these types of things, the alibis that people create of reasons, why they're not doing it, why they're not building their business. They think that they need a degree, to build up a business online. We live in a new age, a new world, a new time. Some people are going to take advantage, and some people, they're just not going to dominate. They're not going to adapt, they're not going to dominate. 7 companies, okay? NBC, ABC, Fox News, all them, CBS, 7 corporations make content, okay? The media is owned by 7 companies. They make content for 7 billion people, okay? So there's content creators, and then there's massive content watchers. You have to figure out that if you want to be a creator, if you want to create a business, if you want to create a brand, if you want to get a lot of people to look at you, you're going to have to create an audience, all right? That involves you telling your story. You have to be relatable, all right? You have to give enough value to people to tell enough of your story if you want that sale, if you want that loyalty, if you want that fan. There's no knockout without the setup. Like, God, Gary Vaynerchuk, one of my mentors, one of the smartest things he ever said, there's no knockout without the setup. Think about the setup is your preparation, your technique, your studying, your build-up, everything, everything that no one's seeing that you're doing, the grind, the hard work, the sweat, and the knockout is the sale, the close, the business deal, the handshake, whatever you want to call it. So, I really want people to understand that it's 2017. We have full access of the internet. I strongly advise people to stop using it to watch cat videos and for entertainment and watching other people get rich and watching other people's channels while you continue to sit here and say, I want to do that, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to eventually do this, or I have this idea. Hey, how do I start? When do I start? Creating all these things that are stopping them. You're already creating and forming the thought that's creating the action of it not happening. Like, when is the right time to do it? Right now. Take action now. I'm tired of hearing, I'll think about it, maybe, I'll look into it, no reply, maybe next year, Like, are you trying to do it this lifetime or next lifetime? It's up to you. You only owe it to yourself. So understand the time that we live in, the internet, unlimited capabilities, okay? It costs about $100 to buy a domain for 1 year. You can buy a business, create a business for $100 in this age that we live in. Back in the day, in the 90s, you were an idiot if you wanted to start a business and not go to school. But in this day and age, you can become a billionaire, a millionaire, a genius, your own boss, whatever you want to be. It is possible. 2017, year of the internet. I cannot even fathom what the internet is going to be, what robots are going to be, what life is going to be like 100,000 years from now. People are going to look back and be like, man, the internet was nothing back then. Like, it's crazy right now. Like, we don't even know how to use the internet completely. People do, some people don't. But people are going to look back 100,000 years ago and look at us and say that we were the first humans in history to have access to it. So you can be a human right now that's going to make and pave the history to come with this technology, or you can just sit back and not adapt. It's really up to you.